Preparations for the Passover sacrifice. When Jesus had finished all these words, he said to his disciples, "You know that after 2 days the Passover is coming, and the Son of Man will be delivered up to be crucified." Now the feast of unleavened bread, which is called the Passover, was approaching. It was now 2 days before the Passover and the feast of unleavened bread. Then the chief priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people were gathered together in the court of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas. And they took counsel together and sought how they might seize him by deception and put him to death, that they might take Jesus by deceit and kill him, for they feared the people. But they said, "Not during the feast, lest a riot occur among the people." Not during the feast, because there might be a riot among the people. Satan entered into Judas, who was also called Iscariot, who was counted with the 12. Then Judas Iscariot, who was one of the 12, went away to the chief priests. And he talked with the chief priests and captains about how he might deliver him to them, that he might deliver him to them. Judas Iscariot went to the chief priests and said, "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him to you?" They, when they heard it, were glad, and agreed promised to give him money. So they weighed out for him 30 pieces of silver, $12,000. He consented, and from that time he sought an opportunity to betray him. He sought an opportunity to how he might conveniently deliver him to them in the absence of the multitude. Every day Jesus was teaching in the temple, and every night he would go out and spend the night on the mountain that is called Olivet. All the people came early in the morning to him in the temple to hear him. But though he had done so many signs before them, yet they didn't believe in him, that the word of Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spoke, "Lord, who has believed our report? To whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed?" For this cause they couldn't believe, for Isaiah said again, "He has blinded their eyes and he hardened their heart, lest they should see with their eyes, and perceive with their heart, and would turn, and I would heal them." Isaiah said these things when he saw his glory, and spoke of him. Nevertheless, even many of the rulers believed in him. But because of the Pharisees they didn't confess it, so that they wouldn't be put out of the synagogue, for they loved men's praise more than God's praise. Jesus cried out and said, "Whoever believes in me, believes not in me, but in him who sent me. He who sees me sees him who sent me. I have come as a light into the world, that whoever believes in me may not remain in the darkness. If anyone listens to my sayings and doesn't believe, I don't judge him. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. He who rejects me, and doesn't receive my sayings, has one who judges him. The word that I spoke will judge him in the last day. For I spoke not from myself, but the Father who sent me gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. I know that his commandment is eternal life. The things therefore which I speak, even as the Father has said to me, so I speak." The day of unleavened bread came, on which the Passover must be sacrificed. Now on the first day of unleavened bread, when they sacrificed the Passover, the disciples came to Jesus, and his disciples asked him, saying to him, "Where do you want us to go and prepare for you to eat the Passover, that you may eat the Passover?" Jesus sent 2 of his disciples, Peter and John, and he said to them, "Go and prepare the Passover for us, that we may eat. Go into the city, and behold, when you have entered into the city, there a man carrying a pitcher of water will meet you. Follow him into the house which he enters, and wherever he enters in, tell the master of the house, a certain person, tell him, the teacher says to you, where is the guest room, where I may eat the Passover with my disciples? My time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at your house with my disciples." He will himself show you a large upper room furnished and ready. Make preparations and get ready for us there. His disciples went out, and came into the city, and found things as Jesus had told to them, and they prepared the Passover. The disciples did as Jesus commanded them, and they prepared the Passover.